I think we're doing some great things in Indiana. We're putting some good pieces together, and I can see us here, the next 2-3 years.
The Pacers with a chance to win it. Final seconds, no fouls to give.
Haliburton has it with 3, driving with 2.
Pulls up, jump shot. It's good! It's good!
How many more times can this team do that?
So give me one word to describe Game 1 of these 2025 NBA Finals.
It's electric, man. This is just pure hoops. It's a lot of fun because both teams play a similar style of basketball, and we both get up and down, both play defense, and it's not like it's gonna be a blowout every single game. It's gonna all come down to the last second. And this time of the year, that's what the game's all about.
Myles, before the season, you wrote down 4 goals on a mirror, and you kept them up on your wall. Can you tell me what those 4 goals were?
Really started studying the power of the mind, you know what I mean? Just writing stuff down, just kind of hold myself accountable to it. So one of them was I want to stay healthy. I was gonna be successful this season. I was gonna set boundaries this season, and we were gonna be champions of the East this season.
Champions of the East this season. Do you feel like maybe you sold yourself a little short?
Yeah, it's funny because, you take goals one step at a time, right? And then, the biggest goal was to finally, get out the East and get there. Then all of a sudden you're here, and it's like, well, never thought about what happened once I get here.
I'm curious, I asked Tyrese if 1 time is a coincidence and 2 times is a habit and 3 times is the truth. What's the 4th time that this Indiana Pacers team comes up with a comeback the way that you all have?
Starting to become status quo. We put ourselves in position so many times, and I know a lot of people don't really watch us play, but the last 2 months of the season, we were in the position, I think it was 8 or 9 times where we're down by 15 points or so, and then within the last 2-3 minutes, you make some kind of comeback or hit some kind of big shot. And, you get battle tested. I always tip my cap to them, man. It just takes a lot of bravado, just gotta be bold to, hit those shots.
This team has sort of embraced the role of underdogs, and you guys talk about being a collective of underdogs. Why has that worked so well for you?
It's mentality at the end of the day. Nothing was given to us. All of us had to earn, I guess, where we're at some point in our careers. We had a lot of guys. Aaron Neesmith of the world got traded. Pascal got traded. Tyrese got traded. Andrew Nembhard was a 2nd-round pick. You can go down the list. I got a bunch of guys with a chip on their shoulder. Just collectively, that will, just brings us together.
What about you?
Of course, I'd be remiss not to talk about myself. It's well documented, the crazy journey I've had over a decade, but I don't view it as that. You have to be able to appreciate the lows, appreciate the highs. You have to be able to go through it all. This life's about balance at the end of the day. So, I'm thankful for everything I've been through. It's just made me who I am.
Get greedy, man. Yeah, man. Come on, we got so much to work on.
We didn't even play well.
So much to work on.
Come on.
Human nature would say, you know what? We did it. We got one on the road. We're up 1-0. How do you guard against that as you're trying to take a 2-0 series lead in this hostile environment?
We did part of our job and got one on the road, but it's time to get greedy. I think this time of the year, you don't want to leave anything up to chance. There is no moral victories in the finals. But yeah, we got one down, but we still have 3 more to go.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like.